That's crazy set up like that. That's why I got all do it like that. Yo. Do it like that. Probably gotta check that sound too, bro. Alright, fine. Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash. We'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teaching His word in all true faith and sincerity. On Brother Barak and with me, the Brother Ryan. Yeah, we're the Akim from the Great Millstone Church here in Birmingham. And what else could we do with prophesy and tell you the intents and purposes of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua? You know, the perfect will of the Lord is ultimately to violently overthrow America. And it's going to be by the way of World War III. And really, what else could we really tell you? It's not like there's an alternative ending. You know how certain movies got alternative endings? No. This is what the Lord has set in His mind. You got something?
Yeah, real
you got it, bro.
It's Jeremiah 51, verse 1. It says, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts." It says, and that's how it says, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts." And it's telling you who it's coming from.
Yep.
It's not coming from man. You know. It says, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, I will rise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell up against me, and against them that dwell up in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind." And ultimately, what's that destroying wind? The missile that's going to top off World War III, man. And that's the thing that we're prophesying because, by the way, if you want to stay in America, by the way, you having a 5-year, 10-year plan, you're trying to go against the will of the Lord. That's why it says against those that dwell in the midst of them. Because this niggas like Umar Johnson, you know, you black power, but at the same time, you have an American mindset. You know? And that's again, the Lord, He got the destroying wind prepare for you, which is in the form of what? Those ICBM nuclear missiles. You know? You got it, though, bro.
Get on Jeremiah 30 and 24.
Bro. This is the book of Jeremiah 30 and verse 24. It says, "The fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until He have done it."
See, so it says the fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until He have done it. So it shows the Lord, His anger, He have laid out His anger as well. And how He's going to express His anger. That high furious fire, man.
That's why I say the weapons of His indignation. When you go in there with indignation, it goes what? Into righteous anger.
Yep.
It says, "The fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until He have done it." And until He have performed the intent of His heart.
See, until He have performed the intent of His heart. And the intent of the Lord's heart is it's written throughout the scripture. His intents and purposes. What matter of fact, get on Isaiah 46 and 10. Because his intents and purposes is being declared by the way of the prophets. And now it has been put in this book called the Bible. And you need the Holy Spirit to unlock what the Lord is trying to say. But at the end of the day, just to sum it up for you, the Lord his intents and purposes to destroy America, man. At the end of the day. You got it, though.
Isaiah 46 and 10 declares the end from the beginning. And from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, "My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure."
So the Lord, His counsel is going to stand. He's going to do all His pleasures, His intents and purposes. But it said it will declare. It said declaring the end from the beginning. So that's why you have on record Enoch prophesying of the return of Yahushua. Because that's all part of the intents and purposes of the Lord, man.
Mm-hmm.
And in that, the Lord ain't coming to hug everybody. It talks about He coming with rebukes and flames of fire. He coming to judge. Or it talks about He's gonna bring all things that offend out of His kingdom, man. So that's gonna be by the way of you getting zapped and a plethora of other things to how you gonna die. But this is all part of the intents and purposes of the Lord. Matter of fact, get one more scripture from out. Get Isaiah 42. Start at verse 8.
This is the book of Isaiah 42. In verse 8, it says, I am the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. This is my name.
Yep.
And my glory will I not give to another.
See? Because the Lord, when He declares, these certain things by the way of the prophet says Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is going to do it. When Moses and Aaron came to Pharaoh, he said it was Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. So when these things take place, who else? You ain't going to say Buddha or JC. You got it.
It says, neither my praise to graven image.
See? Because, hey, that praise is going to be by the way of those works that's been committed throughout the earth. The terrible doing. That's how the Lord is known. You got it.
Behold, the former things are coming to pass, and new things do I declare.
See? With the former things, the flood, Egypt, as I mentioned, Sodom and Gomorrah, a plethora of other 70 AD. All that was declared by the Yahweh Shema. All those was the intents and purposes of the Lord. But it said a new thing, the Lord, one of them new things that see here, the Ragma being mandated, that's a mandatory thing. According to the move of the Lord, man. And ultimately, the icing on the cake, America being destroyed, that's a new thing. Who have heard such a thing, especially in this lifetime? These people have been under the influence of this devil. They don't see this so-called white man going down. So that's a new thing, America being destroyed. That's being declared throughout the earth. You got it?
It says, and new things do I declare before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
See, before they spring forth, the Lord's going to tell you of it. And that's what you see now, that process now. The Lord's intents and purposes are being made known to you. So when in hell, who else could you say but Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua? You got it, though. I think that was it.
That was on it? Yeah, want some help?
What else did we have? Did we finish off that?
Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Going back to Jeremiah 51.
Oh, I thought that 30 and 24.
Okay, yeah.
Book
of Jeremiah 30 in verse 24. It says, the fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until he have done it.
Yep.
And until he have performed the intents of his heart.
So until he have performed the intents of his heart. So he said he's going to perform it. So the Lord was declaring works that he was going to do on the earth. And we seeing that performance take place, the destructuring of America. The Karagma being set in place. All these things are being performed in planet earth. You got it.
It says, in the latter days you shall consider.
See, so it was going to play out in the latter days, which that associates it with Esau. Talks about Esau is the end of the world. So the intents and purposes of the Lord was going to be made known because it was going to be against Esau. Talks about how the Lord was going to get his honor upon Pharaoh. He was going to once again glorify his name. It had to be a vessel set up for that. That vessel fitted for destruction. The Edomites, the son of tradition, man. But it's in the latter, you're going to consider it. Which one of the words for consider is to teach. With the ideas being taught, man. Yeah, this nigga day or something, man.
Never but a dosha going on.
Yeah, man. And it's strip clothes on this script. Now, yeah.
Them ain't number, and that's a Greek clothes. Them ain't number
yeah, Alabama Greek, yeah.
But them ain't number Jake that want to be Edomite. Yeah. Going back to Alexander the Greek, showing you how Esau took over the whole world in wickedness, man. They're gonna have to get destroyed too.
Yep.
Because you following after Esau, you ain't following after Yahweh Shemawashah. Number Q dogs and AKAs out there. You know, but I got some real quick to bag you up, just talking about the Lord punishing Esau. It's Isaiah 13 and verse 11. It says, and I will punish the world for their evil. And right there, it says, the world is given into the hand of the wicked. You know, yes, man. It says the world is given into the hand of the wicked and covered the face of the judge thereof. But it also say, in Sirach, the 10th chapter, it says, as the judge of the people is, so all the that's the judge of the city is, so are the people. Yep. So that's how Esau have pushed forth his wickedness throughout the whole planet Earth. That's why I says he will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Because for lack of better words, the Lord, he's going to get ready to knock off Esau and everybody that follow after him. Because everybody in America is the representation of proud. You can't tell them shit. For lack of better words, they think they can never fall. They think they can never be taken down. But in a matter of time, very soon, will the Lord bring this place down. You know? And again, like the brother just mentioned earlier, it was prophesied from the beginning. So it's not like this is a random event or a series of misfortunate events. No, this is prophecy, man. Things are going as they should be. The economy is selling. You know, even the LGBTXYZ, even though you hate to see them, there's another reason why the Lord should destroy this place. So that's why even when Lot was vexed because the conversation of the wicked, it's good to be vexed because that's another way, another reason why the Lord is going to speed up the time to destroy this place, man. You know? Yep. You got it, though, huh?
Get on Proverbs 21 and 19 about stuff.
This Proverbs 21 in verse 19, it says, it is better to dwell.
I think it's 19:21.
This is Proverbs.
What this nigga doing, man? Fucking bitches, man.
Yeah, this Proverbs 19. Proverbs 19 in verse 21. It says, there are many devices in a man's heart. Nevertheless,
and many devices go to schemes and plots, intents in a man's heart. A nigga want to go out and start today not knowing he was set up to die in a shootout that later that night. You know, bitch ass nigga, man. Tyreek Hill looking motherfucker, man. You got it up.
God, it says, nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord. The counsel of the Lord should stand. Kill this nigga, man. Yeah, this nigga ain't never had shit, bro. This is another reason why the Lord gonna have to kill 2/3 of our people, man. Yeah. Nigga just simple. Nigga never had shit. He don't even know how to be a king, bro. That's how you know if the Lord
ain't meant to be one.
He ain't meant to be one. If the Lord gave this nigga rulership, he'll fuck up the kingdom in one day, man.
Yeah, he finna die tonight, Lord will. He die tonight. But as you can see, matter of fact,
I got some real quick.
Y'all get it out.
Come on, this the book of Ecclesiastes 10 in verse 6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. And it's just a live example, man. You know, for lack of better words, the Lord, he showed you live examples to show you why these niggas got to be destroyed. It says, folly is set in great dignity. This nigga is swerving left and right throughout the lane and thinking that that's going to benefit him into life. But he think that make him going to be in a sense of royalty, man. But the only thing that make people make you look like niggas, you got to do, bro. You got to
get Get 2 Peter 2 and 12. See, look, that's a demon, man. That's a fucking demon, man.
This 2 Peter 2 and 12, but these as natural brute beasts.
See, that's all they is, man. Nigga work. He only base things off those 5 senses. You know what the carnal senses. Look at this bitch ass nigga, slop. But he said natural brute beasts. That's all these. That's how these niggas are. These niggas ain't spiritual. Talks about the carnal mind is enmity with the Most High. That's why we hate niggas. Carnality. And it's all this nigga his shit is based upon what Esau had presented. Talks about how the God of this world blinded them because of what this man presented. Like, he think he living it up. He think he nigga probably got some bricks, but not knowing his destiny. His destination is death, man. Talks about how your covenant with death and hell is gonna be disannulled. And Lord, with it, the contract might end tonight with this nigga. Him being in bed with Esau end the night. He died right before he, you know what I mean? But you got it.
It says, made to be taken and
He was
destroyed.
set up to get put to fucking death, man. And this is the bridge. This is that dividing line, that indicator. When they can't get it, and you can tell a nigga can't get it, just his countenance. You know what I mean? You know he full of Wendy Nuggets and Four Locos or something, Bud Ice, with some crazy, you know what I mean, a natural ice, a blunt. But it said they were made to be taken and destroyed. You got it. Check this out. Come on, I'll read that again, bro, Baba Kasha.
And it's 2 Peter 2. 2 Peter 2 in verse verse 12. It says, but these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed.
See, they were made to be taken and destroyed. You know, and that's 2/3 of our people, man. They were set up to be destroyed, but the Lord have opened our eyes to see why. Scripture talk about pray not for these people, and it makes sense, man. You know, see the brute state of our people, and what contributes to it is Esau. You know, let's say the God of this world blinded the minds of them. Is it 4th or 5th? I think it's 5th.
It says
Read that again.
It says, but these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed speak evil of those things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption.
So yeah, it's really the word is the dividing line. That's the indicator, you know. And it showed that our people, it says in Isaiah the 5th chapter that they should not convert and be healed. And you see that, you know, 2/3 gotta go. They're not gonna be rehabilitated, man. You know. But yeah, we just gonna wrap it up. Like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Like to say shalom to the elect that teach the word in our true faith and sincerity. DTA,
DTA,
above, soon, very soon.